Here we are. Good morning. It's a Monday morning, and I got my Christmas jumper on. You like? um, and I wanted to get off on the week on a good foot, so I thought I'd do a video very quickly this morning. Powerful week last week for me. Powerful in the sense that I learned a lot more about myself, and also perhaps a little bit more about other people. But the main concern, as most of these video diary kind of entries are for, is to make sure that I'm getting it right on the inside. And so the work that I do is primarily concerned with that, so that what you see on the outside is a little bit better each day. And I went to work the other day, and I noticed on the way that I was feeling how I was feeling, and I was feeling neutral. And I got to work, and I sat there, and I thought, you know what? This could be the norm for a lot of people. Is this feeling, this neutrality, this not feeling great, but not feeling terrible. This kind of middle ground where I think a lot of us can relate to. A lot of us will operate sometimes. You'll just go to work and you'll just do your job, and you'll just come home and you'll go to sleep or do whatever it is you do, without actually noticing how you're feeling. And so I didn't like that. And that was just a personal preference, because I understood and I understand that a lot of um, the worries or concerns or the issues that I've sort of spoken about this year have been to do with feeling. And so if you're not feeling, then I suppose I wasn't actually functioning. And it's okay to feel nothing. It's okay to feel normal in the broadest sense of the word. But I didn't like it, and I reached straight away for one of my audiobooks, and used it, I suppose, as a crutch to hold me up, and while I was figuring out what it was actually going on. And I looked at that as well, and the thing with all these videos, the thing with all these books, with all this study, research, watching videos, watching documentaries, um, building my knowledge is all very well. And all you do is you gather lots and lots of information. But if you're not doing it on a daily basis, if you're not um, conducting what I would call a DSP, in my sense, is that a daily spiritual practice. If you're not practicing what you're learning, then all you're doing is just becoming an archive of information, and not actually transferring any of that into your life. So there's a hypocritical nature about it, that I probably was feeling uncomfortable about. I wasn't doing the things that I normally do. I wasn't, um, you know, uh, going to work with an attitude of gratitude. Um, and I realized that a lot of this takes work. It does. It's not easy, and I say this quite a lot. It's not easy to get up every morning and smile. But you know what? It's better than getting up every morning, from a physiological point of view, getting up every morning and being miserable. And so, although we know what to do, it seems as though that a lot of us are in resistance, subconscious resistance to what we need to be doing, and what is good for our system and what is good for our life. And so it was, as I say, quite a powerful sort of experience. And what I also noticed as well is that when you're feeling this neutrality, when you're not sort of engaging, that's okay. That is okay. But if you continue to do that, then you're pretty much disconnecting from the creativity side of your life. If you do what you've always done, then don't be surprised when you get what you've always got. It is we are here for a purpose. I don't particularly believe that we're here for um, some of the purposes that have been explained to me by my friends and colleagues in terms of labels and what they do and who they are and what they have, etc., etc. I do believe that we're here to be happy, though, and that's a big subject. Um, but I think we are here to be creative in that sense too, and it is part of um, our challenge, if you like, is to go in pursuit of that. And so, um, if you're feeling neutral, then you're allowed. Of course, you are. But just notice that if you continue to do that, if you to continue that, you might just disengage at some point and not even know it. So that was my quick video this morning. I'm I'm really looking forward to these couple of days off that I've got. Um, I know on my page I put a lot of affirmations, and that's just because I can't get to the video while I'm at work sometimes. I need to think about that and get around that because we're not always going to be staring at my tinsel there over my shoulder or the same old view behind me. I'd like to put in. I live in a beautiful part of the world, and I'd like to do some videos on location. There goes my creativity, you see, and it's free. A lot of this is free. Um, so, as part of my daily spiritual practice, I've done my video. I'm going to meditate later on because it's awesome. And lots of many other good things for my system and good things for my life. So um, have a wonderful day, have a wonderful week, and happy Christmas.